Hey friends, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. I have been over at the farm working, here on the farm working, hence the lovely look I have today. But anyway, today I'm going to be making a quick breakfast. That's something I don't do a whole lot of. I have filmed some breakfast for breakfast for supper, but I'm going to do a quick, easy, but very delicious breakfast for myself this morning. So don't go anywhere. If you're new here, my name is Leslie. I'm so glad you're here. I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, because you don't want to miss anything that I upload. I do day in the life of. I do a lot of cooking videos, a lot of farming videos, but most of all, you'll see a lot of bloopers, because I'm just me. I make a lot of mistakes, and some of them are kind of funny. So anyway, don't go anywhere. Take the time through the intro to hit subscribe.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. And get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is...
I also want to say, if you're back here and you're one of my subscribers, welcome back. I love you guys so very, very much. Okay, so I've been over at the farm working. If you don't know, if you're new here, my husband and I own a commercial poultry farm, hence the crazy chicken lady shirt. And I have been over there working this morning. Bryant is doing some other things on the farm right now. When we get up of a morning, we drink our coffee. That's the first thing we do. We get up and he is usually up before I am. He's made the coffee. I come in here and I make our cups of coffee. He's brewed the coffee, and then I make our cups of coffee. He likes to eat his breakfast before we go over to the farm. I am not usually hungry until I get back. And so we kind of eat breakfast at 2 different times. And he does his own thing. I think today he had ham, a fried egg sandwich. I think is what he had this morning. My normal breakfast is a boiled egg. I get my Instapot out once a week and I boil up several eggs, stick them in the refrigerator. Now I like my boiled eggs warm. So let me tell you how I warm them up. I have the Keurig coffee pot. So I just make sure there's no coffee pod in there. Take it out, make sure there's nothing. I put one of my cold boiled eggs in a coffee cup, and I let it run through the Keurig, the hot water, and then it sits in the hot water while I fry my bacon or whatever else I'm gonna have. Normally it is a boiled egg, 3 to 4 slices of bacon, and a piece of my keto toast and my no sugar jelly. And I love that breakfast. But today I want something different. Now, I was thinking about a breakfast burrito. And I love breakfast burritos. And I can't decide if I'm going to put it on a low-carb tortilla or if I'm just going to eat it plain. I'm thinking I'm going to eat it plain and save my carbs for maybe lunch or something. But it's late. It's probably, let me see what time it is. Hold on. It is 10:40. So, I mean, we're getting close to lunchtime anyway. So this may be a early lunch, late breakfast. Well, it's definitely a late breakfast, but this may serve as a early lunch. Okay, so let's go over here to the stove and I'll tell you what I'm going to fix. Okay, everybody, this is not my normal sausage, but it's what I had. I normally use Niece's. That is our favorite sausage. It is local to this area, or local to the Carolinas and parts of Virginia. They only deliver where they can deliver it fresh. It's never frozen when it gets to you. Now, once I buy it, I freeze it and so forth. So I'm just gonna cut me off a little hunk of sausage. I'm not sure how much that'll end up being, but a single serving of sausage I'm just cutting off, and I'm just gonna squeeze it into my frying pan here. Let me turn my burner on so we can get to cooking. All right, so I'm just gonna break that up a little bit, and it'll break up easier once it gets to going good. I have also chopped up a heaping tablespoon of purple onion and a heaping tablespoon of a yellow bell pepper. Any bell pepper would work. That's yellow was what I had in the refrigerator. The ones out in the garden aren't quite big enough. We have not had rain at all. All right, so while this is going, let me go ahead. I'm gonna crack 2 eggs. This is the same cup my husband cracked his eggs in this morning, so instead of messing up something else, I'm gonna use that. I can't decide what I'm gonna do today. I'll talk to you more about that in just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and salt and pepper my eggs. Okay, once my sausage gets to going pretty good, I want to be sure to break it up in lots of little pieces. Once it gets to creating some oil in my pan, I'm going to add in the onions and peppers and cook them right with the sausage. And I may need to add more oil. That's okay if I do. All right, we're just gonna let this brown, and I like my sausage really good and brown because I like the toasty, kind of crusty bits of it. So we're gonna let this go, and I'll bring you back as soon as we're ready for the next step. All right, guys, I've got my sausage about the way I like it. It's getting some good crusty bits on it. I like it kind of toasty. So, and listen, if you don't like sausage, you can use any kind of protein in this that you want. You don't even have to use the protein. You could use bacon. You could use Canadian ham. Spam. I mean, whatever your taste is. You could by all means use. Now I'm just going to pour this egg right in there, and I'm going to kind of toss it around. And I like to put little holes in it so that egg that is not hitting the heat, it can hit the heat. Now, am I going to make this an omelet? Probably not, because I'm not that good. And my pan, actually, I'm that good, but my pan's not that good. So I move enough of the egg. Whew, that was hot. All right. So now what I'm going to do, just because I'm not trying to make this a beautiful omelet, just because, like I said, I don't have a good omelet pan. I do have a good one, but it's a small pan. And this is not a small. So I'm just going to sprinkle some cheese on here. Good amount of cheese. And I'm just going to close it kind of like I would an omelet. Does that make sense? stir it around. But I want the cheese kind of in the middle. This is kind of like a hash, but without egg. I mean, without potato. Oh, that's something you could add in here if you wanted potato. So I wanted that cheese to get hot. That's why I flipped some on top. But I knew this is kind of like a hash. All right, I believe we're done. Let me grab a plate. All right, let's go in the dining room and I'm going to show you how I love to eat this. Now, I could definitely put this inside a low-carb tortilla and have a breakfast burrito, something like that. But I think, like I said, I'm going to save my carbs and do that later today. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I'm going to eat this. There's 2 ingredients I have to add to this. Because those of you who watch my channel know I am not an egg lover. I don't love eggs. Like, I can't just scramble me an egg and be happy. I have to add stuff. I have to add the sausage, the onions, the peppers, and there's 2 other ingredients that I need to add to it. So I'll meet you in the dining room. Okay, y'all, so I'm backing up a little bit because I'm going to add 3 extra toppings just because I happened to open the refrigerator and saw this one. Y'all, feta. I'm going to add a little bit of feta on top. I know you can't see what I'm adding, so hang on. Hang on. Okay. Here we go. There's just a little feta on there. Get on there. All right, the next ingredient, I'm just going to put it off to the side and mix it in as I take a bite. Like, take a bite and dip is salsa. And that is if I can get it open. Yeah. And you're probably already guessing the next ingredient, or the next sour cream. A little dollop of Daisy, or whatever brand you use. There we go. Oh my goodness, y'all. My mouth is watering. Okay, let me get this turned back up. Okay. This looks heavenly. And we'll get a little bit of salsa on my fork, a little bit of sour cream, just like that. And then I'm gonna go in here and get some egg and sausage and onion and feta. Here we go. This is my new favorite. New favorite. Oh my goodness, that is so... Let's see if I can eat it without the salsa and sour cream. I bet I can. That is so good. Oh my, and how easy was that? I just fried everything together. It's just scrambled up together. And I just kind of laid some on top to melt the cheese. Didn't worry about it looking like an omelet or being an omelet. It's like just a scrambled up mess, but it's delicious. It's a delicious scrambled up mess. I don't even need the sour cream and salsa. That is so good. All right, so let me tell you about my day today. I can't decide what to do. And I know by the time you guys see this, I will have already decided. But we're starting a coffee shop at church, kind of like a coffee nook, not a paid coffee shop, not a buying. It's just where we're going to offer coffee and breakfast bars to people who come to Sunday school or people who come to worship. And so I need to go get the coffee, the Splendas, the creamers, any syrups. I need to go get that kind of stuff. And like the breakfast bars and so forth. I need to go get that stuff. But I also need to clean my house. My house is a disaster. We have had such a busy, oh my goodness, few days. It's been horrendously busy. It is just, it's been crazy busy. And my house has definitely suffered because of it. So I can't decide what's best to do today or when. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna clean just a little bit till I hear back from Bryant to see what he wants me to do. I'll have Judah tomorrow, so that's not gonna be any fun shopping with Judah. But it will keep him busy and occupied, and he won't be like bored here and always wanting my phone. So anyway, that's my predicament today, is trying to decide what to do. But right now, I'm enjoying my breakfast scramble. It is so good. And those crusty bits of sausage, it just gives it like a, oh, it just gives it flavor. Don't undercook your sausage. Get you some of them crusty bits. You won't be sorry, I promise. But this is so good. I'm not even I can't believe I'm eating eggs without the salsa and sour cream. I mean, maybe a little bit's getting on my fork, but not much. And that white piece was feta. Okay, guys. I'm going to enjoy this because it is so good. Thank you. This was fun. I haven't done like a breakfast where I just sit down and make a quick breakfast video. I don't think I've ever done that. Maybe once. I don't think I've ever done that. I've done like breakfast for supper or a full-blown breakfast meal, but to just do something quick and easy like this and just sit down and chat with you guys, I don't think I've ever done this. I don't know. If I have, it's been a long time. So, I'm excited. I'm excited about the coffee shop. Some friends from church and us last night, we painted the room. And I'm not a painter, but we did it. And I can't wait to go today to see how it turned out. We've got some friends who have some extra chairs that they're going to let us borrow. We're going to just set it up where it's really casual. You can just go in and sit with somebody and have a cup of coffee and pray together or whatever. I'm just super excited. And I'm going to have some fruit. I'm going to get like some cuties and bananas and have waters in the refrigerator. Maybe just two creamers, some Splenda, some sugar, and some syrups. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So anyway, that's what we're starting this Sunday. But so I'm either going today or tomorrow to get the stuff for it. So I'm going to wait for Bryant to get back here and tell me kind of what he wants to do, how he wants the day to go. And so yeah. All right, I'm going to eat this and then get cleaned up. Thank you guys so much for joining me for the Farming Pastor's Wife breakfast scramble. Like, I mean, it's just a breakfast scramble. That's really what it is. And it is so good. And I'm going to be full as a dog tick. I'm going to be full as a dog tick when I eat this. It is good. I cannot believe I'm eating it without the sour cream and salsa. That is how good this is. All right. I'm done talking. I'm done chatting. I will see you guys next time. Tomorrow. Wait, let's see. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow on the Farm and Pasture side. Remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.